All right, so this is video number 4, the frontline or pre-selling retargeting strategy. I'm really excited to share with you this strategy because it's definitely an out-of-box strategy that can really increase your conversions. So let me explain in a little more detail. As you know, when it comes to selling your product, your service, or whatever you're trying to promote, pre-selling it is crucial. And oftentimes it doesn't happen right away. Sometimes it takes time for somebody to warm up to your brand. So depending on like where they come from, if they come from Google and they're cold traffic, sometimes it takes more pre-selling than somebody who has been recommended by somebody else. So let's say, for example, you're recommended by a friend that they're saying, hey, go check out this website. You know, I bought something from that website. You already saw what they bought. You're impressed. You go check it out. It's easier for you to buy a product that way because you are called warm traffic. But if you were to go to Google and you just type something in and you're just browsing around, then you might be in the beginning stages of that buying stage. So you might be in the brand awareness stage and phase. So that's why pre-selling, no matter what, across the board is crucial. So the main goal of the strategy is to get people onto your list. Because if you can get them onto your list or your Facebook fan page or wherever that you interact with, you can build a relationship with them over 7 to 12 days. Now, it really depends on your market. Sometimes it can be a matter of a few days. But generally speaking, across the board, it generally takes about 7 to 12 times. Or can take 7 to 12 days. It depends. It really depends on your market. But you can do this by offering a freebie or a lead magnet. And you can use retargeting marketing to do this. And this is the way this works. So, a user is surfing, and no matter if they've typed into Google or whatever, they typed into Google, for example. Let's take cold traffic. They're not aware of your site just yet. They land on your site, they learn more about your brand, and they're all the way in the beginning stages, which is fine because this will definitely help you pre-sell. The user leaves because they're busy, but they're really interested in your site. They forget to bookmark it, and they totally forget about your brand. They are retargeted with ad roll, for example, and they go onto a popular website. Now, the nice thing about ad roll, just a side note, is you can do Facebook retargeting. So if that popular website is Facebook, you can retarget them. Now, you can do other sites as well because ad roll's network is huge. So they could be on a popular site, they see your ad, but in this case, your ad is a freebie. Now, I will dive in a little more detail in just a minute, but this is just an overall overview. Your ad points them to a freebie. They sign up, and they're forwarded to here, which, of course, this could be your landing page, your squeeze page. They sign up, they give you your email, their email address, and then, of course, they are on your email list. Now, from this point, you can do it however you wish. You can send them 7 different or 12 different or even months and months of weeks of different tips and things like that to ultimately bring them back to your site and sell to them. Now, however you want to do it, it's fine with you. It really, the retargeting process goes from here to here. This process from the freebie to the email list to your site, that's all you. And that has nothing to do with the retargeting process. Except if you're maybe tracking conversions and if that person actually converted and things like that. But you're going to definitely have to do this yourself. I'm not going to really focus on that in this video course, but you get the gist, right? What I'd recommend that you do is you create segments. The more specific your segments, the better. Basically, you want your pixels or your initial pixels to fire upon the following. A prospect lands on your front page. Now, you can still use this even if they've landed on your front page because they have not bought just yet, right? So the majority of people who land on your front page are not going to buy. I mean, minimum is generally 2%. Higher conversion could be higher, but the majority of people will have not bought your product. Or people land on your blog, and you can fire a pixel upon that. Prospects land on your squeeze page. So basically, if somebody lands on any page before the sale is actually made or the service is actually bought or whatever your goal is, before that action has been made, you want to focus on that group as a retargeted group, and then your ads are focused in on getting them to sign up onto your list. Because that way, instead of using the ads to remind them, they're on your list. And of course, you can use the ads to remind them, but you're getting them onto your list. Now, when it comes to the ads, you want to focus on offering a freebie in the form of a free report. It can be a free trial, free tips newsletter, free video, or whatever you want to do just to get people to sign up onto your list. So obviously, you know your product better than I do, so you know what kind of freebies people would be willing to grab to sign up on your list. You might want to focus in on stuff people would pay for. So if they pay for it, they're willing to sign up for free onto your list because they get it for free. Because you got to keep in mind that in this day and age, people are skeptical. But because people are skeptical, they are very reluctant to even giving you their email address. So just keep that in mind, or you can of course send them to your Facebook fan page or any other place that you can communicate with them and grow your relationship with them. So like I said, converting customers takes time. So retargeting alone isn't going to cut it. It's definitely going to help you, but in terms of increasing your conversions, you have to get them onto your list, because then you can sell other things, sell affiliate products, sell other people's products, and things like that. Also, you can also focus freebies in on the buying stages shown in the previous video if you know what and where they are in terms of the stages.